Norman's working on his speech number 3 out of the manual. His time requirement was 5 to 7 minutes. And with that, he's going to talk about artificial intelligence as the constantly improving. But will it ever be salient? Will artificial intelligence ever pass human intelligence? At this point, I'd like to have you welcome Norman. Thank you.
Good morning.
Morning.
Computers are constantly getting better, faster, and stronger. They are really great at things we are terrible at. For example, tell me what's 1980 times 653. Go ahead. I didn't think so. And yet, we still consider them dumb. If being amazing at raw calculation doesn't make them smart. So, what's the point is a machine considered intelligent? The most famous test of artificial intelligence is the Turing test. Basically, a machine passes the Turing test if it can chat with a human judge for 5 minutes and fool the judge into thinking it's human 30% of the time. Aside from one controversial effort in 2014, a chatbot snagged past the judge by lowering expectations. The Turing test remains unbeaten. That might be because the Turing test, because not too many people are trying to beat it. The Turing test isn't broad enough in scopes to be the benchmark for AI. For example, it doesn't test if a machine can make a judgment about images or use common sense reasoning. More challenges have been set forth, and little by little, the computers are starting to pass them. Researchers think an intelligent machine should be able to interpret visual information. When something like a face, lo and behold, there's an app on my phone, and it knows what the shapes to search for, and while I'm taking selfie, it can slap a dog ears on me. Or a flaming man. Something like this. Hope that sound. So what's the secret behind this app? That's where machine learning comes in. Today, computers can teach themselves. Given enough data, modern algorithms write their own code, and refining it over and over. The basic facial recognition called an algorithm that writes something like edges. The next level, it adds ability to combine those edges into shapes like circles and rectangulars. Go to a layer deeper, it starts to recognize eyes and brows, eyes and nose, something like that. This algorithm need to look at someone's features, so they are able to tell two pictures are of the same person. Even when the lighting has been changed, the angle is different, or they've grown a sexy beard. Smart machines are not just recognize specific people, but they also can be able to generalize. Even if when something like a face that has nothing they ever seen before, they still can recognize this ugly mark as a human, not a sloth.